Hey, my people, no be small thing, no. Hey, they still say we no go know the truth too. They no one come tell us wetin happen. They just call us for social media. Come they do display from saga. E enter this one from this one. Then because say they no say they feel say we no go know the truth. Guys, if you get your popcorn, if you get your juice, sit down, listen. This man, he don't dig out the truth like from grassroots. The man don't e don open their nyash, guys. You know say their family member nobody wan tell us wetin happen, no, from this person family, nobody from this other person, nobody wan come explain. Dem themselves they no wan come explain. They just dey shine for social. Finally person wey know dem for this their industry, e don bohela everything. Guys, just listen and make sure you share, make other people follow you, hear wetin dey happen.
Um, Greetings everyone from wherever you're watching me from. I am Lisbon Productions, an Hollywood filmmaker. I had already decided that I had to let the cat out of the bag so that people will know exactly what happened. Because from every indication, people had just conceived the wrong story. What people were condemning them for wasn't even actually what happened. It wasn't even in any way near to what happened that led to that second marriage and the rest. But the question is, why would it be Judy Austin that he would jeopardize the peace of his marriage for? So I will tell you exactly how it is, what led to it. Just listen carefully and make sure you don't miss out any of the wordings. What happened was that you all met uh, Judy Austin. How they came across each other, that's what I don't know. But they came across each other. They met with each other, and before you knew what happened, they fell in love. So it was quite like, or to y'all, it was quite like maybe one of all those things, one of all those probably relationships. You understand? So, but until Judy Austin came up with an idea, a business idea. You understand? And such a business idea, your leadership thought maybe they could break the record with. And the business proposal was that they will start their separate productions, doing their own separate productions, whereby Judy Austin will be funding, and Yul Edochie will be directing, and then making sure he recoups the money and all that. Which to me was at least a big it was a big venture, if not that the thing took a different turn. So when the thing, according to how they planned it, they executed as planned. And not until Yul Edochie couldn't account for all this money that was left in his custody. Because Judy Austin was the one funding those different, because that time they were shooting different films, you understand, to their credit. Shooting many films. They have many films to their credit. They shot severally, back to back, serially, and Yul Edochie was the one directing. So, and that was the point I had. Yul Edochie had turned a director, even when I knew him as an artist. So I still digested that and kept my ears to the ground before the whole thing turned sour. Yul Edochie mismanaged the fund. That was just the pure truth. When I'm talking about fund, I mean a whole lot of millions of naira, a heavy amount of money. And in addition to that, I see later heard that he borrowed another heavy amount from Judy Austin, which he couldn't pay back. And that was at the point he started doing Judy Austin's bidding, because there wasn't even any avenue. He wasn't even coming forth with any other avenue to pay back those money. And then Judy Austin, being the owner of the cash, you understand, I can't just allow Yul Edochie to just go like that. You understand? So they had small tussle over the payment of this money. But at the end of the day, Judy Austin came up with an offer that Yul Edochie should marry her, which Yul Edochie consented to, but it shouldn't be immediate, according to how they planned it. It shouldn't be immediate. You understand? But they agreed that this girl, Judy Austin, will conceive for Yul Edochie. Before you knew it, Judy Austin became pregnant. Before you knew it, she gave birth to that baby boy. And part of the agreement was that uh, Yoledoche will announce the baby to the world as his biological son, which was the last straw that broke the camel's back. So, and this whole thing turned the table around, whereby this guy, Yul Edochie, was doing the biddings of this girl. So that was just a simple truth. So every other things started coming out of, this story. All the things, all the activities they embarked on, was just emanated from this story, actually. You understand? So that was why when people are throwing jabs at them, even on social media, both of them will keep dancing because people never knew the real story. You understand? So until you know this story, you won't see them dancing again. You understand? They create fun, they dance, they make merry, over a story people conceive to be a wrong story. So that was the truth. You understand? These people's own, to me, they went to the extreme. You understand? It they took their own story or their own matter took a different turn from what people expected. And at the same time, it's quite a disgusting thing they did there, and to the shame of the industry. You understand? Because I've not seen a celebrity that did so many disgusting things like Yul Edochie. So that's the reason I said I must come out to say things, the real things. I've been keeping it to myself. It's not something I should have just like that. You understand? I open up and start talking, but at some point, I came to that conclusion to open up. That was exactly what happened.